Good afternoon and welcome to Buffering at Connections. I'm here with Jenny, Shannon, and Paige, and today we have an exciting topic. Jenny, we're going to talk about SmartBiz today.
I'm so excited. So we're getting ready to do a panel, so this is going to be an amazing sneak preview. But Shannon and Paige both have had amazing success launching SmartBiz in their communities, and they've had a couple of different strategies, and I'm excited to share a little bit more about what they've done. So I'm the Senior Manager for Success with the SmartBiz group. So our group, what we do is we partner with our service providers to help them launch SmartBiz. We learn what their goals are, help them come up with the strategy that's really going to win. And I had the pleasure of working with both of these ladies along with their teams. I'll let them tell you who they are, a little bit about themselves, and then we'll talk about how you brought SmartBiz to market.
Absolutely. So my name is Shannon Stafflin. I'm marketing manager at RTC Networks, located in Western North Dakota. We serve a little under 9,000 square miles and 15,000 subscribers there in that very rural area. We serve both CLEC and ILEC areas.
And I'm Paige Hermes, and I'm with SCTelecom. We are in South Central Kansas and North Central Oklahoma. We are a member-owned co-op and have about 4,000 subscribers, fiber only. And yeah, we just rolled out SmartBiz not too long ago, earlier this year.
Amongst many other exciting things, but we don't have time. We'd be here all afternoon. So, well, to start with, I would love, there's a lot of other service providers that certainly are doing a great job with the residential, but maybe don't have something that's really designed to meet the needs of many of their small businesses. So, Paige, starting with you, what was it that you were seeing in the area, in the community, that maybe made you think that you needed to do something or wanted to have a different strategy?
Yeah, so with our business services, because we did offer business services before, they were just more geared toward enterprise customers, schools, hospitals, government entities. And then we had our residential packages, but there was a huge gap that we needed to bridge because 90% of our business customer base, they were small businesses, about 20 employees or so. So we were really missing out on a huge chunk of our customer base there. And that's really what made us want to implement SmartBiz, because we saw a huge value there. It wasn't just based on the premise of speed, which we all know doesn't really matter anymore unless you have zero,
Yeah.
Which, we were giving our customers plenty of speed. So telling them, we're just going to increase your speed meant nothing to them. And this was giving them a lot more. It was offering a true value that was tailored to their business needs. And that's how we positioned it. We already did a great job with that on the residential side, offering persona-based packages, value-based packages. And we kind of that bled into our businesses. And that's how we started offering it to our business customers.
Love that. And Paige, you were seeing, or Shannon, I'm sorry, I looked at you. And Shannon, tell me a little bit about what you were seeing in your markets that made you think you wanted to do something different.
Absolutely. So we were really kind of isolated from competition in the past. We're a very rural area up in North Dakota, and something that has changed over recent years is the cellular and satellite internet offering. So we have this new competition coming into our service area. And we had already had our business price at a higher rate than our residential. So what we decided to do when SmartBiz came out was to kind of follow what we've done with our residential, which is to tie that extra value right into our internet pricing. So we didn't add any extra costs to our customers, but we're adding extra value, especially for those smaller businesses that really need that. They don't have an IT support. We are that for them. So this just really adds that value and helps them with their everyday business.
I think you're so right. They've already trusted you to be a partner, to deliver their connectivity. Many times they don't phone service, and so it's a natural fit. So it makes a lot of sense. So you chose to, at RTC, you just chose to bundle it in to really differentiate and show the value, the reasoning for the price difference. Now, can you tell us a little bit, Paige, about how SCTelecom decided to go to market with the SmartBiz?
Yeah, so like Shannon, we too bundled our SmartBiz in with our business packages. However, all of our existing small business customers were on residential packages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we really had to make a push to move them from a residential package to our new business packages. So the way we went about that was we sent letters out community by community. We gave them a couple months in advance time and just telling them, look, this is what we're going towards. These are going to be all your new features that are included. And since our customers were really on a range of different packages and residential pricing, there was a huge differentiator in some prices. Some really had to have an increase in price, while others, it was just a small incremental change, but it was kind of a brace for impact moment for us. And I'm sure, a lot of other service providers that resonates with them. When you increase price, you're just waiting for those phone calls to come in. But really, it didn't happen. I mean, it didn't. And I think the letters really resonated. It was showing all the features. We did outbound calls too that talked about the new solution. So people were really excited about a new offering, something more than just speed.
I think that's exactly it. So as I recall, you had a lot of businesses, or at least a handful, that had been grandfathered in on speeds that you probably hadn't offered in 10 years or more. Yeah. So it gave a great opportunity because, like you said earlier, nobody knows the difference between 20 meg or 50 meg or 75 meg, but they understand value. And so that was the perfect time, right, to get everybody out of those old packages, get them on what they needed, and something they really value. So out of the letters that you sent out, did you have anybody, I think that the max rate increase was what? Except for those grandfathered, on average, it was somewhere around $20.
Yeah, maybe? So the largest increase was 30, I believe, and the smallest was about 10. So there was a range. It was a really big range. And those $30, and those were the ones that we were so worried about because that's a big chunk.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show they saw everything we were going to provide and they thought that value outweighed whatever increase in price.
So how many people called and were like, I'm done, I'm disconnecting because you raised my rate?
0.
That's amazing.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. And that's what we hear over and over again. So SmartBiz, both of your companies were kind of the early adopters of SmartBiz. So we've had the pleasure of working with you over time. And as the service has grown and we've added new features, I think that we've all learned that the message that we've been sharing about it maybe needed to change over time too. So I would love to hear from the time you first, and you're in sales. So Paige, I'll start with you. From the first time you started talking to businesses about SmartBiz to now, have you changed, your messaging? I'd love to know what's really resonating with businesses.
We have. We kind of did a complete 180 on the way we were talking about SmartBiz. So in the beginning, we really tried to filter through those customers. Okay, who's going to use all 4 of these networks? Just the perfect SmartBiz mold customer. And we really moved away from that because we truly believe that no business should be going without something like this. And so we have many customers that even are just on the primary network, and they still get the benefits of the visibility with the CommandWorks app, and they get the failover network. They have the enhanced security. It's just amazing. So we've started giving it to all of our business customers and just truly think it's scalable. If you need to add certain aspects, that's totally fine. But it's more of not a matter of if you're going to get SmartBiz, but how you're going to utilize it.
Right. And I think what I really heard there was it doesn't matter who you are, you have to have security. And so I remember that's kind of how your message really kind of pivoted over time and focusing on how you can help them, whatever they need, right? Whether they want a customer portal or not. And Shannon, how about you? I think you're in the marketing department, work really closely with sales. Did you change anything after the launch to now?
So really, we thought, I was really surprised because we thought that customer Wi-Fi landing page, that portal, was going to be everything. We thought they're going to love this. Every one of these businesses is going to want to have this. A lot of them already have that. They open their network, right, to their customers anyway. So we thought that was going to be the biggest thing. But similar to you, Paige, we found that our customers wanted the security, or they wanted to separate their POS system network from their other traffic on the networks. And so we've really changed how we go about that. And now our techs or account execs or whoever is talking to the customer, oftentimes CSRs as well, they will do like what you said, Paige, where they'll look at their business and think of the things that they might find useful in there. And that's kind of how we've approached that now, more so than shiny ads.
Yeah. So really it can seem very custom just after you have a conversation, right? Once you learn about them, you can pick and choose. Maybe a staff network would be great here because you've got a lot of part-timers. You have guests that stay for a while, so the customer portal, but everybody again needs a security. You take credit cards, you've got to have the isolated point of sale network. I've heard that's been a big selling point. Have you seen that for the people that take digital payments?
Yeah, absolutely. And like Shannon said, and I don't know if you guys do persona-based packaging, but we are already doing this, on the residential side. So it wasn't hard to convince people or teach people how to talk about this. It's just you're talking about it tailored to a business. So it was.
I love that you brought that up because we just had the same conversation with Wendy from SCTelecom yesterday on the residential side. So I love seeing that bridge from your residential subscribers to your business customers as well.
Yeah, just taking what you're already doing and putting it into another department.
Yeah, it's all about keeping it simple, keeping them safe. Well, one last question for both of you before we let you all get back to the day and to our next panel. If you were to tell anybody that's on the fence, they're thinking, maybe we want to do something for small business, we're not sure. I would love to just hear if you have any advice to offer.
To other telcos?
Yeah.
It's been received so well in our communities and even our larger businesses who are not eligible or able to get SmartBiz will take our information to their customers. You need this. Sign up for this. Get this. So really, our communities, they want it. They need it. There's no other way for them to really get the security. They don't have the time for it. So I don't think you can go wrong offering SmartBiz.
Thank you. And we didn't touch on that, but I love how you have made an effort to educate everybody in your communities about the importance of cybersecurity. So that's a great point. And how about you?
I would say a big tip for other BSPs is don't overwhelm the business customer. There's a ton of awesome features that go with SmartBiz, but it's easy for them to get overwhelmed. Yeah. So you guys, you're the expert, you know what they need, and don't take no for an answer when it comes to security and your customer.
Yeah, they can one hack and they could be closed forever. So you're right. Yeah, can't afford not to.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today on Buffering. I can't wait to come to your panel today. So I'm very excited. And Jenny, thank you for joining us as well.
Yeah, it was our pleasure.